I have my top 10 Zoya nail polishes for you guys. A really long time ago, I decided to redo my top 10 OPI, China Glaze, Essie, etc. nail polishes, and I realized that I hadn't done my top 10 Zoya one yet, so here it is. This comes just in time because the Zoya promo is going on right now, which is the you can get 3 Zoya polishes for free. All you have to do is pay shipping. That promo is going on, so I thought I would film this, get this up before that promo ends, and hopefully you guys will have a good idea as to what Zoya polishes you would like, as well as, you know, just in general what my favorite Zoya polishes are. A lot of you guys are going to be able to guess a couple of these because I talk about them all the time. I have previously done this before, and that was probably like 3 years ago, so I thought now would be a good time to update that because I just have so many more nail polishes, and I have redone my OPI one, I have redone my China Glaze one, although my OPI one could get updated again. I've done my China Glaze one and my Essie one. My top 10 drugstore nail polishes I've done as well. If you guys have any other brands you want me to do top 10 of, like, you know, super high end, including like, I don't have 10 Chanel nail polishes, but I could do like a top 10 Deborah Lippmann if you want me to do that. Just let me know what brands that you guys want me to do. And this could also include makeup, like my favorite MAC eyeshadows, for example. I think I need to update that soon. Or, you know, my favorite of whatever brand. So just let me know if you guys want me to do a top 10 of something else in the comments down below. And yeah, I am actually going to do this in color order. There are a couple of nail polishes that are my absolute favorite. Again, which one of them, if you've been watching my channel for longer than like a month, you'll know what my #1 favorite nail polish is. But I am going to do this by color because I have them organized by color. And then at the very end, after my top 10, I have some other nail polishes that I think are highlights out of Zoya's brand, so that you guys should just check them out in case you want to buy them during the Zoya promo. Also, if you watch this after the Zoya promo ends, the Zoya does an Earth Day promo as well, which is in April, so it's not super far away, but it's you've got enough time to sort of research Zoya, I guess, before you pick out those polishes. The Earth Day promo, by the way, is you get Zoya polishes 50% off. You're supposed to send in the bottles of your old polishes that you don't use anymore to Zoya, and they'll recycle them in an eco-friendly manner, and you get Zoya's nail polishes 50% off. I'm fairly positive they're going to do that again this year because they do it every year. I don't know, but in any case, you'll have all these Zoya nail polishes in a list from my favorites, and this is enough rambling, and this is probably a record of how long I could ramble before showing you guys products. So let's get started. The first one that I have to show you is the color in Isla. Isla is a dark blackened red shimmer. It's not a chunky shimmer, which is one of my favorite things that Zoya's does. It's one of those sort of almost metallic type of shimmers. It just happens to be my favorite dark red color. This is one of my favorite reds. It's one of my favorite shimmery reds. It's just gorgeous. It looks like a satin Christmas ribbon in a nail polish form. The blackened quality of it deepens the color and makes it super mysterious, and it's just the most beautiful dark black red nail polish. Dark black red nail polish. It's just the most beautiful red shimmer nail polish. The next color is from their Pixie Dust line, which is their textured color line. This color is in Solange, and it is a bright sunshiny sunflower yellow in the Pixie Dust formula. It dries down textured. It definitely does dry down textured. If you don't like the Pixie Dust finish, then they do have a color that's very, very similar to this in Quarry. It's basically this color, but it's just a shimmer formula instead of the Pixie Dust. But I love the Pixie Dust formula in this color because it just looks so happy on the nail. It really just looks like sunshine crystals on your nails, and it's just gorgeous. The next three are going to come in a trio because You guys can probably guess this is from the Sparkle collection. If I am not like a walking billboard for the Sparkle collection by Zoya, I should, you know, I should honestly have that title, because I literally talk about this in like almost every nail polish video, and I like talk about it all the time. And this polish in particular is like my favorite nail polish of all time. But yeah, I love that collection, and I don't think any other collection has ever like impressed me as much as these colors have. To be actually perfectly honest with you, it's these three colors that completely impressed me in that collection. There's 6 colors in each Zoya collection, and these 3 were my favorite. The other 3 in the Sparkle collection, there's a light pink, a dark pink, and a red. And first of all, the red doesn't even belong in these colors, because the red is like a cream red with a random gold shimmer going through it. But the 2 pinks are really, really pretty, and these 3 are gorgeous. And even though that red doesn't even match the colors, and I don't like the pinks as much as I like these 3, the Sparkle collection still just like wins all awards for me. So I absolutely love the Sparkle collection, and 3 of my favorite Zoya nail polishes in my top 10 come from the Sparkle collection. Since I'm doing this by color, the first one is in the color Evanka, which is like an emerald green. It comes with a beautiful glass fleck shimmer. It's both like green and gold, and it's just the most stunning green. This is one of my favorite greens. I pull this out pretty much every time I think about wearing green nail polish. I always pull this out. I don't always put it on. I've had this on my toes forever, for the last like month, and then I kind of always pick a Sparkle color for my toes because they're just so pretty, and I just love this shade of green. This is opaque in 2 to 3 coats, and it just looks so pretty on the nail. The next color is the color in Sharla. This is my absolute favorite nail polish of all time, along with OPI Smitten with Mittens. This is a bluish teal sparkle color. It's kind of like an aqua blue color with a beautiful golden and blue shimmer running through it. It's another glass fleck like the Sparkle collection colors are, and it just is gorgeous. It's the most beautiful, perfect teal, and I can't say enough things about this. I have actually used up an entire bottle of this. This is my second bottle, and I've already gone through half of it, and it's just my favorite polish. It just looks so good on like everyone, and I particularly love it on my skin tone, and it just makes me really, really happy. And I feel like whenever I wear this, the sharks do well too, so there's that plus. But yeah, I just love this nail polish. This is my favorite shade from Zoya ever, and I don't think any other color is ever going to top this. Also, Orly came out with a color that, Orly and OPI also came out with a color that was like exactly like this in the same year that they made these, but the Zoya colors came out first, which is why I picked up the Zoya one. Therefore, for me, the Zoya one's better than the other 2. But yeah, I absolutely love this polish. I adore it. I'm never gonna love a bluish teal color more than I love this color. And yeah, it's phenomenal. And then the third color from the Sparkle collection. This color is tied for second with Evanka. It's in the color Mimi, and it is a dark, like Crayola purple color. It's kind of like your perfect medium to dark purple with the same shimmer running through it. It's stunning as well. It's very rich looking on the nail. It just applies really, really nicely. It looks great on a lot of skin tones again, and I love it as well. So those are my 3 basically top favorite Zoya colors, and those are from my favorite collection by Zoya ever. And they also highlight my favorite finish that Zoya makes. I think Zoya makes the glass fleck shimmer really, really well. I think they do that finish the best out of almost any other brand that I've tried, and you'll see that a lot of the polishes that I'm going to mention today have that same sort of finish and effect to them. We're going to detour back to blue really quickly because I wanted to talk about those 3 at the same time. This is the color in Feifei. Again, another glass fleck shimmer. It is a slightly dustier tone of blue. It's a slightly darker tone of blue as well. This one has a really iridescent shimmer running through it. It's both a glass black and iridescent. So it goes from like gold to pink to kind of like a tarnished green sort of shade. It is super, super pretty though. It's great for the fall. It's a good transition from summer to fall because of the shimmer that's running through it, but it's also not a bright color. And then another purple. This is the color in Edina. It's one of my first Zoya polishes. It might actually be my very first Zoya polish that I ever purchased. But this is a light sort of lilac-y purple color with a really strong green duochrome to it. I guess it's more of a green shimmer to it than a duochrome because the polish itself is not a chrome metallic finish, but it just flashes green really strongly. Like if I flash it like that, you can see the green, and it's just another really unique polish to me. I had not had any duo flashing colors in my collection before Edina, so this one is a little bit more of an emotional favorite for me. When you apply this on the nail, it is a kind of thin color, so you have to get 3 to 4 coats to get like full opacity with the polish itself. But the green shimmer is definitely very, very strong on the nail. It does not die down when you paint it on your nail either, so that's a really nice plus about this polish. I have one neutral in my top 10 Zoya nail polishes. This is the color in Jouer, and it's kind of like a grainy, light taupe color. It's almost a champagne, but it's also got a really beautiful gold shimmer running through it. I like this tone of natural polish just in general. I kind of like a cooler tone, almost a taupe, almost a champagne color, but I think the gold shimmer definitely sells this one for me. It looks really natural on the nails, but when you get up close, it is a little bit glitzy, and it is definitely special because of that shimmer. We're gonna detour back to green again. I forgot that I had this one in my top 10. This is the color in Verushka. It is one of their matte velvet colors, and it's a color that dries down matte and it looks really suede on the nail, but it's also the most gorgeous green color. It looks like a velvet rich emerald green on the nail. It dries down matte, but if you put a top coat on it, a beautiful shimmer comes through. And I think they recently came out with the velvet mattes again. I don't know actually if they're still available on Zoya's website, but this was definitely my favorite of the matte velvets that they had, and this is one of my favorite greens from Zoya as well. And then my last color in the top 10 of my Zoya nail polishes is the color in Trixie, and this is the best silver foil that I have ever used. It's super, super opaque. It's almost opaque in one coat. You definitely do need 2 coats to get like a full color coverage, but generally with other silver foils, I have had to use 3 or 4 coats because it's a very thin formula, and it's really, really reflective. It's really, really bright, and it's great for stamping, but it's also just the best like silver foil. And now I have some just like extra polishes to show you guys, which I think are good polishes from Zoya. Some of these are going to be a little bit darker than your standard bright colors, but I think these are just some really nice colors from Zoya. So if you're looking for colors to choose from Zoya, then here are some extra ones. This first one is the color in Gaia. This is a white cream, kind of a cream jelly base with a really delicate gold shimmer running through it. This one, to get full opacity, you need like 4 coats. 4 or 5 coats. However, you can use 1 coat of this over pretty much any neutral. You get the prettiest gold shimmer coming out of it, and the white just adds a little bit of milkiness to whatever nail polish you're putting it over. So I really like using it for that reason. The next one is the color in Edyta, which this collection, by the way, came out with a couple of nail polishes that were all named after pros from Dancing with the Stars. So that's why I know this is pronounced Edyta. This one's really hard to describe. This one's a really dark, sort of olivey green tone, but I think it's the dark shimmer. Like there's a gold shimmer running through it, but it's layered into, I think, like an olivey tone shimmer, and then the base itself is sort of like a navy blue, so it's really hard to describe. But when you put it on the nail, it kind of ends up just looking like a really dark olivey green color. It's really, really pretty. Again, it's another shimmer. It's a nice take on a dark nail without being a cream and also without being like black. This one is the color in Crystal, and this one is pretty much a dupe for an OPI polish that was like super exclusive and is like impossible to find now. I think it's something, it has something to do with pools. It's like Into the Pool or something like that. But anyway, it is a sort of metallic-y, almost frosty blue base with a gold shimmer running through it. This one is a little bit more of a chunky gold shimmer. It's not as fine of a glass fleck as the other glass flecks that I've showed you. If you like army greens, I have so many greens. If you like army greens, the color in Yara is probably one you're going to want to check out. This one is an army green cream base with a gold glass fleck shimmer running through it. The cream base and the shimmer combination definitely makes this one a very unique polish to my collection. So yeah, those are some extra Zoya polishes for you guys to check out. You know, they get my recommendation, my stamp of approval, I guess. And yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. It was super long, and it helped anyone that was looking for Zoya polishes for this promo or future promos, etc. I have swatches of actually most of these polishes, but I will link swatches down below to all of these as well and put them all in a single blog post so that you guys can see them. I would love to know what some of your favorite Zoya nail polishes are. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I hope you guys, again, are doing well, and I will see you guys soon.